Hello there, everybody. How's it going? I'm going to do League of Legends coming to you today. And today, oh, my microphone's facing the wrong direction. Hold up. Technical difficulties. Don't click the X button. It's minor fix. That probably was loud, but that's okay. Let's take a look at the teams here. We have Lucian carry, Xerath mid, Lee Sin, what? You okay with top? Who's top? Oh. No, I would have gone, but he's already going up there now. Alright, because I kind of arrived late. Oops. I guess I'm still mid. I would have actually lane swapped with Lee Sin there, but I guess I am just gonna deal with Talon, which is and gonna be an interesting state of affairs. I should have said yes. We can swap later. We can swap later if we can swap later. We can swap later potentially. That's what I'll say. I missed like 3 minutes from saying that, but I want to make up for the fact that I didn't actually say anything. So first blood already, followed by a kill from the Thresh. Interesting state of affairs, to be honest with you. Can I get this, or Xerath is flipping too slow? Gosh dang it. I've gotten flipping 3 minions so far against a Talon. I don't like it, but that's okay. I mean, he also only has 4. We don't have to worry about it too much necessarily. We'll move on with our lives, and everything will just be dandy. Everything will be peachy clean, squeaky clean, and that's what people say. Squeaky clean, peachy clean. I don't know anything. Thresh managed to kill both of them, so that's pretty good. That's pretty high quality stuff. I'm okay with it. You don't have to be okay with it, but I'm okay with it. And yeah, Lee Sin's having a very fun time against the Ezreal. So that's a thing. If I do wind up swapping, why do I call the video Xerath mid or Xerath top? I don't know. It's overall a finicky situation I'm dealing with now, isn't it? And that's all because I flipping arrived in late in lane too late. And now it's just it's a maniacal machine of mayhem. And no one likes those things unless, you do like maniacal machines of mayhem, then by all means continue about your daily business. So our bot lane finally starting to get some good stuff going on, which is always good news. We'll go and blast a Q in his general direction, proc the Thunderlords, which is always dandy, and try to not miss too much CS, because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's missing CS. You probably notice it's a general theme going on here. It's like, who likes missing CS? Xerath. It's a grand old time, and we're gonna go and blast that in his face and do that right there, and that's gonna be fantastic. And I would like to get the auto off to proc Thunderlords, but now it's just too late, so we're just gonna go and do some damage there. And oh dear, am I gonna die? I'm gonna die from red buff. Well, one more auto and he would have died, so that's frustrating, especially since Neely was doing blue during that, when all she had to do was like show up. But not like I can necessarily blame her, since she didn't really have knowledge of that being what she was supposed to do. He needed one more auto. If I had Ignite, would I have gotten a kill there? Probably, but I don't think that would have necessarily worked out either. Jeez, our bottom lane is just wrecking Damien Illusion now. Damien Illusion's 1-3 with not much in his disposal, but there's also an Ezreal in the bottom lane now. I'm assuming because of teleport, so that probably doesn't help either, and that will result in some kills for the Vi, which is just a horrible situation for us all involved. But hey, at least the Illusion's really far behind, and that's always a good thing, of course. And look, now this Jokester is like really far ahead of me in levels, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do anything to him anymore, because I was able to do stuff to him before, but now he just seems too high above my pay grade. If you know what I'm saying, and I would hope you do know what I'm saying, because I'm trying to make it as clear as possible. We can still poke him at the end of the day, but we will be having mana problems, because I'm assuming I am just going to end up staying mid, which means I will have to rush Zonia's, like, definitely, which is bad, because I'm not going to have blue buff, which means I'm not going to be able to cast that many spells. But hey, at least I'm Xerath and I can regenerate my mana relatively short bursts of time. That's always good, even if like 1 Q is like enough to take out most of my mana. And there's also the fact that Talon can do that, and that is just really painful. So can I at least get one auto off before I leave? I can, which now we need to depart immediately because he took out like all my health just from poking. which is not good. Not good at all. We appear to have found a... Oh, it's Demon Vi. I didn't even realize it was Demon Vi. Just by looking at Vi, I was not able to decipher it was Demon Vi just from the flash of colors. But it looks like some crazy engagements going on in the bottom lane. Vi's going to choose not to go in because it's a bit late for her to try to do anything. But I will put Talon's MIA because it's relatively likely. You know, she has like demon wings. I mean, that's fine. I still find Demon Vi to be very interesting skin choice. I'm not sure what to necessarily think if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm also curious as to why I nearly kind of went in on that, but I don't think they're going to continue going in on that, which I would hope they're not going to choose to continue going on that, because I'm not level 6 right now, so I'm not really going to be able to do a whole lot if they continue to try to get more off of that. If you get what I'm saying, we'll just do a casual Q on him right there, and there's the Vi as well. That will be able to get a kill off on the Talon, but that's okay. And don't even try it. Don't even try it. That's gonna be a very easy avoiding thing there, and maybe no deaths. Okay, we'll be getting a little bit of stun off there, and a Q off there, and probably nothing else. Yeah, that'll be it. They did choose to back off when the timer's right, which is disappointing. I wanted to get a very easy kill there, but I don't think that's gonna be the way of life. So I'm gonna do a lot of damage to this jokester, and that's it because I don't have any more mana. But at least we showed her a thing or two before we made her depart. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying, because it was a spooky time and I just flippin' missed that mini because I'm the garbage Xerath of the garbage life. But we're not talking about garbage, we're talking about success. Does that make any sense? I don't think it makes. It probably doesn't make any sense, but that's pretty much standard part of the course. I guess it's possible Xerath roaming. Okay, no, there we go. I was worried. I'm not gonna lie. I was worried I was gonna have a roaming Xerath. I'm also worried that, actually I'm not even worried, I'm pretty confident Talon's going to be able to 100-0 me, even with what little items he has, so should probably be a little bit wary because of that. Just try to get minions as much as we can, and probably just go back now, because we're low on mana, and we have enough health missing to warrant being a little bit scared. So we're going to get Boots of Speed, Seeker's Arm Guard, so we can escape him easier, and so we can not die as easier, you know, all the things you generally need to survive Xerath against a Talon. It's going to be a grand old time. And looks like Lee Sin managed to do pretty well for himself against Azrael. We have Mr. Fowl, who is trying to roam, but little as you know, he is staying in a warded area, for we have Thresh, the support Thresh. I am Fuse, the best Thresh in all of the lands. He may not be the best Thresh in all the lands. My lords advised me to say this, otherwise I might be sued, and I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to be sued. I'm joking, of course, but, you know, wouldn't it be interesting if he said something like, this person's the best Thresh NA, and then it's like, actually that is technically incorrect, because this person technically has higher KDA in this form of the meta, so technically this person's the best Thresh, and it's just like, no, stop. Stop, please. But, you know, that conversation doesn't really go that far. Alright, so we'll use our heal immediately there, and yeah, we were able to get the flash Q off just barely. I had to go for it. It was barely in range, but I had to flip and go for it. So good roam on the Thresh there, making pretty much allowing that to happen at all. I'm surprised even if I didn't try like ult me at the end there, but I guess that would kind of been suicide. And we'll do a little bit of a dance there, victory dance. Do I want Sorcerer Shoes? I really want to save for Zhonya's, honestly. As nice as Sorcerer Shoes is, I really think saving for the Rod and Zhonya's is just more valuable to me at this point. Because, you know, it negates Ignite damage, and it negates the Talon Bleed, and it negates the, you know, him going all in on me as easily. It just seems overall like a better decision. So that's what we're going to do. If you don't like it, then, well, I'm sorry. But it's what we're going to do in life. Also going to go and shoot some more stuff at him, and you know, that WE being one of them, and Jesus, he messed me up. But actually, this trade still worked out okay for me. He just casually sidestepped that. I'm displeased about it, but as long as I keep poking him, then, you know, he'll still have a hard time, regardless of what that hard time is. I'm guessing a little bit of a gank going off down there in the bottom. How did that auto even? Listen, auto cancels being a mechanic in this game. I don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem is when the auto, you see the auto travel to the target, but it still considers itself a cancel. Like, I don't think that should exist. but that's just that's probably just me. So it's way too risky for me to stay. As much as I want my rod, I just can't justify it. So I'm just gonna buy sorcerer's shoes and hope I get enough gold for my least large rod for the next time. And I will go like a Namicon eventually, but again, like I want this armor because it's Vi, so Zonius can cancel Vi ult. It can cancel the talent ult damage. I don't need to say how good Zonius is. Everyone knows how good Zonius is. You know, there's even some pro players who have built it on like Yasuo because it's Zonius. It's good. I don't know if actually pro players have built it on Yasuo. I've seen people build it on like 80 champions have actually had it work. You probably shouldn't do that though, but I'm just saying the fact that it's worked at all, regardless of the meta. Well, and like it's above bronze at least. So does that matter at all? I don't know. I don't know anything. Let's continue on our escapades here. As long as I get a single Q off when he does stuff like that, the trades aren't necessarily bad. I need to be very concerned about where Vi is though, because she could show up at any moment and cause quite a lot of problems for me. And I really don't want those problems to exist if at all possible. All right, that was not exactly the best aimed Q of all time, but at least I got a minion out of it. Gotta be wary for Vault Breaker. We both warded there, which is fine. We'll probably just auto this minion to death because we don't want it to be taken from us from the depths of hell, and that will be its death, nice and easy. So Talon is currently MIA, and I pinged it just in time. I hope that he didn't have to flash the Vel'Koz cube or something. I don't think he did. I would use my spells to kind of push this more rapidly, but it's just a bit too risky because I don't really have much mana to use, so I'm just gonna try to save my mana as much as possible because I want to save my mana. That's how the whole saving mana works. But I can do a little bit right here because I have some to spare. So he is once again vanished from the ether. I'm assuming to get blue. No, not to get blue. Lee Sin doing pretty well for himself, dying in the process. But hey, he's 4-2. Pretty happy to hear. He's also not going full damage, which is nice. We're gonna try to. Did I miss all those? Yep, I hate Xerath's ultimate. It's so hard to hit. I like Xerath's old ultimate. Even if his new ultimate's better if you just get good with it, I'm not good with it, so you know, there you fucking go. And my mana problems are so bad. Because I wanna get oh dear, yep. She was camping me. Oh well, that's not good. Well, I mean, arguable if it was a camp, but it's like she was here and then she circled around and came back, which arguable is a camp when you fail a gank and then just stay for another gank. That's what I consider camping. Doesn't matter. I mean, still the gank still worked. I'm not saying, you know, she's a bad person because of it. I'm just saying that's my definition of camping. But I'm dead now. Granted, this matchup overall is really frustrating to deal with. And I don't think going Namicon or something else first would make it anything better. Like, Seekers is helping me, I'm sure. If not by much, it's still some armor. But the Ignite combined with the Vault Breaker was, well, whatever her Q is called, kind of difficult situation to avoid. But hey, what are you gonna do? I made one good flash Q this game. We can make things happen, I'm sure. Maybe, I don't know. You know, we'll try and make things happen. Let's go with that way. You know, I can't say we'll make things happen because we very well may not make things happen in this game. You know, it's very possible nothing good will ever come of us this game. It's, you know, I'm no doctor, but or physician or really anything for that matter. That was a really bad auto attack. Didn't know why I thought that would hit, but you know, it was a bit of a difficult situation. I'm just gonna hope that they're not like both gonna show up from the jungle and kill me, like from that side. That'd be very weird if that was the case. Okay, we know Vi's there. I'm guessing Talon is just yet to show up. Talon is indeed yet to show up. God, I can't believe that works every time. And he's not gonna kill us, right? Yeah, he is gonna make us burn heal. And that just goes to show why this matchup is so frustrating for us, because he can do that and we can't really retaliate. If we miss our E, then that's pretty much it, because he can avoid everything else so easily. And it's annoying. It's annoying, I'm not gonna lie to you. And Italy should be very careful, because she very well may die soon. And she did in fact die, but she will also kill the Vi, so it's not necessarily that bad. Our Lucian, lots of deaths in the bottom lane. 4 deaths, 6 deaths on our side, and 8 deaths on their side. That's of most games in general, is bottom lane is just a bunch of escapades and nonsense occurring. So, yeah, what are you going to do? Thresh may get dove here. We can try to assist. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we'll try. Let's see here. We can do a little stuff there, and some damages there. And there's the kill, and I guess we'll just use these other Qs to kind of hit Thresh a little bit there, and that'll be that. So, good thing Talon stayed as long as he did, because Thresh was able to get a nice little hook off and get me a kill. Both of my kills have been because of Thresh, technically. So, but he's played a lot of Thresh. You know, he's good at Thresh, so that's why, it's, you know, so I can trust him to make these hooks, unlike a lot of Threshes. You get me? You get me? I hope you get me. What I don't hope gets me is this Blue Sentinel, because I actually want to die. So that'll be the Blue Sentinel's death. I can finally just kind of cast spells a little bit spammier and be okay with it, which is just, it's a beautiful feeling, you know, it's a majestic feeling to be able to do that. Ezreal once again in the bottom lane, giving Lucian a hard time. I don't think Lucian wants to be given a hard time right now, but that's okay. Missed all that stuff, but let's not talk about that. We're going to talk about the better things, like the fact that there's a Demon Vine nearby, and I should probably be a little bit careful because there's a Demon Vine nearby. Let's place a bunch of wards in this general area. They might be trying to do Dragon. I don't think so, but it's possible. We're still going to stay really far back, because we may have the components for Zhonya's. We don't actually have Zhonya's, though. So, boop. Little damage on her. There's the hook. Oh, no, that'll be that. We can do some stuff there, and I didn't need to flash. But I saw it. I don't think I was able to avoid it because I was in this small spot. Oi, oi. Ezreal. Ezreal, why? Why'd you have to ult at that time? I was in the worst spot to avoid it. And the funny thing is, if I didn't waste my flash, well, it was arguable if it was a waste, but if I didn't flash there, then probably would have been fine. But hey, my team's cleaning up. I'm just doing like back and forth, good and bad, but that's standard in a lane against Talon, I would say. And so is Lee Sin still going full tank? He appears to be. He went cooldown boots, which technically isn't tank, but that's about the only non-tank thing he's gone. And is that gonna be a dead Nidalee? No, it actually isn't. I would like to do some ult plays here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get close enough, because it's still level 1. Yeah, no. This is why ultimates are so frustrating. I hate that ult. It's even worse, because when you're recording and you miss it, you feel even worse. It's like, I shouldn't be missing these, but they're so annoying to land. I hate it. I don't even care, because I know everyone. Pretty much, if you've played Xerath and you don't main Xerath, you've done that. That's why I don't feel as bad about it, because so many people are bad with Xerath's ultimate, myself included. I'm not saying it's an excuse necessarily. I'm just saying it's common to be bad with Xerath's ultimate, if that makes any sense. But hey, you know, I hate it. I hate people while they're stationary, so that's pretty good. And I think we'll be able to get this turret. I hope we'll be able to get this turret. No guarantees we'll be able to get this turret. We will not be able to get this turret because Ezreal is also here. And our Lucian battling their Lucian by the looks of it, but Vel'Koz also assisting now. So that'll probably change the outcome if I had to guess. My mana is immediately gone, and it indeed changed the outcome. I'm guessing if Vel'Koz's ultimate happened, because it tends to be how that kind of thing ends up going. We'll try to auto this minion. Thank you. Oh my god, didn't even do enough. I don't have my mana. I need to regenerate my mana, Ezreal. Just let me auto minions very slowly, and I will slowly but surely become more powerful. I'll place a ward right there because, oh, what the heck is this man doing? That's fine. That's fine. We can go do some stuff there. He dodged my Q, but in the process got hit by Lee Sin's Q. He couldn't dodge both at the same time. Do we really want to do something here? I think so. There are a lot of people nearby. And I'm still low on mana, but I will continue trying to poke regardless. And what is this guy doing? Okay, well, to be fair, he did almost kill me, but still, like, that was pretty wild. Damage is there. The ignite will result in the kill. And the hook going now. I need to be very wary. I don't know if Vel'Koz has his ultimate back up now. I do have Zhonya's, though, so I'm in a relatively safe position, but very much relatively. We'll try to maybe get this pushing a little bit here and do as much as we can. Boop, and boop, and boop some more, and one final boop should do the trick. There's the final boop, and there's all my mana gone. And now we'll depart and try to get ready for Namicon, because flipping good grief, this is the worst. This is the quickest mana drain of all time. Forbidden Idol, and I think just the straight up AP is more valuable to me at this point than the cooldown reduction. So we're going to double Amplifying Tomes instead of the Phoenix Codex, and Nidalee, 9-2-1. Doing pretty well for yourself there. I'm doing very mediocrely for myself, but you know what? Mediocre is my middle name. Vivid Mediocre Void. That's not. I don't. Is it just me, or does it actually have a ring to it? Maybe it's because it's just that true. It sounds so right. So that's probably it. This flipping guy. Did I ever tell you why I don't main Xerath anymore? I never did main Xerath. Did I ever tell you why I don't play Xerath a lot anymore? Because I'm bad. I'm mad because I'm bad. Mr. Pansy down there, just kind of having a good old time. That's fine. We can kind of cue that guy in the face and see if we can get any happiness out of it, which so far is not the case, but maybe in another life it'll be the case. I couldn't tell you. Boop. The hook. Not going to be hitting, but he tried. Lee Sin once again killing the Ezreal. Good on Lee Sin being pretty fed for himself. That was almost an amazing like bait there, but I wasn't exactly expecting that to work. I had a slight suspicion. That's a Skype message. Who was sending me a Skype message? Probably President of the United States himself, but it's possible it isn't. Dang, I just let myself eat that coin. I wish I didn't let myself eat that coin, but I got the Vel'Koz Q. Okay, we have Zhonya's, we have Heal and Flash. I don't think we need to go back yet, but not knowing where any of them are is scary for sure. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to hit that. I mean, I actually did hit him once, and then he's gonna be able to finish the job. Ooh. Got the stun off. Got the Q off on the minion, and then he's going to finish off with the spear. Heal, probably, yeah, it was unnecessary, but I kind of healed as he flashed, which was the problem there. And I guess I can stay. Not exactly a whole I can do. I just like dropped my mouse on my mouse pad. Not even sure how that necessarily happened, but I'll take it. And I would have loved to kill the Ezreal there, or whoever was low. Vel'Koz, I'm pretty sure, was the one who was actually low, but I'm afraid it wasn't possible. I didn't see it in the light of day. We're just gonna not get that minion. I think the man's a bit more valuable at this point. Yeah, jeez, this Lee Sin is just wrecking. You know, it just goes to show full tank Lee Sin is not as bad as it might seem. It's actually all right, and so I'm just saying you should consider. You know, if you're having problems with the whole full damage of the Sin, just give full tank Lee Sin a try. It's actually not that bad. What is bad is this Vi, who appears to be causing issues for everyone involved. And we're going to poke Ezreal there because I don't like him. I just don't like him. I can get Namicon. I'm going to do that because if there's one thing that sounds good right now, it's poking people until they die horribly. That doesn't sound very good out of context, but, you know, let's not talk about it out of context. And next we'll probably go for Ludens. Can't really buy anything, the components for it right now, so we'll just go back to the lane. And maybe we'll finally start doing damage. Because thus far our damage and, well, more accuracy has been just bad. Also, the home guard effect combined with Xerath's, like, innards have been looked really weird. Do you call them innards? I don't know. There's an accurate term for that necessarily, but I'll take it. Are you all okay over there? I got a kill with my ultimate, and I literally missed everything else, but that's fine. And we poked him there, I think. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, I'm not going to die from that. Q there. Still no deaths. Good. Wait, where was my... I couldn't see my cursor. That's such a weird problem to have. There's so much going on, I couldn't see where my cursor was. I lost sight of it. How does that even happen? Because that just looked like a bad Xerath W, which it was, but I literally lost sight of my cursor. I don't know if that's ever happened, to be honest. I can't believe I lost sight of the cursor. It's just wow. Alright. You know what? I'm not happy about the fact that you dodged that, Ezreal. I'm very displeased, actually. And I'm gonna kind of just poke you with a Q there, because you let me do that. You let that happen to you, and because of that, you deserve to perish on this day. Also doesn't sound good out of context, but, you know, a lot of things I say don't sound very good out of context. Can I have Red Nidalee? I would hope so. No, honestly, part of me thinks Lee Sin should have it more, but maybe that's just me. So we will be getting Bluff, which is dandy. Looks like we're not gonna be not gonna have to worry about town. Look, this jokester got a Mob Mortius. As if he wasn't annoying enough. Now he's getting a Mob Mortius. Who do I look like? Dr. Seuss on this in the Seven Dwarfs? It's not the case. It's not the case at all. Get my flippin' amplifying dome. Thank you. And have a good day. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. I didn't even recite the quote correctly. I need it because SpongeBob needs water. It's a joke there. I haven't watched SpongeBob in like 3 years. Do they still come out with new episodes? I don't know. Maybe they do. They probably come out. Maybe it's like holiday specials at this point. What's going on over here? We have Tankvi, Venom Snake. Hello, Venom Snake. I would like to speak with you. Is an ultimate? No, I don't need to ult here, but I do need to do a laser here probably. I do see Talon. We can go and do some damage with it to the Talon, and continue doing damage to the Talon until we can't do damage no more. Do some stuff there. We're still trying. We're not gonna be able to get that off, and there's no way. I'm gonna have to land like all 3 ults to have a chance of killing any of them. Which, as we all know, that is not gonna happen. Ow, that hurts. I don't want it to hurt that much, but it did. Like, why would you do that to me, Ezreal? Why, Mr. Voltercy? You think it's a pleasing thing to have a giant plasma wave blasting in your face? It really isn't. Frankly, I dislike it a great deal. Alright, we did it. The world is saved. The first one's the easiest one to land because they expect it. They expect it the least. They're expecting it the next 2. So that's the best part. That's the best part of the first one. There we go. Bet you didn't see that. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Lantern, because Nidalee can kind of just go away. And he Yomu's, but thankfully Thresh saving the day as per usual, which is just fantastic information. They are ghosts. They are spooky, and I don't like them. Ah jeez. Don't get your mastery out of here, Lucian. Okay. I don't like it when you just try to show your masteries and act like they're just the bee's knees, because they're not the bee's knees. They're frankly anything but the bee's knees. Alright. Hello, friends. That was the best Viking you've ever seen in my life. Boop. Damage. I'm not going to be able to do anything off that damage, but damage regardless. Going in W. We might as well use our spells to kind of make the lane push faster while we have our passive up. And of course we do have Nomicon now, so we can be a bit more lenient with that as well. Boop. Equal trade there. Lucian trying to do the autos. Probably regretting his decision a lot now, isn't he? Are we like doing stuff? Yeah, we're doing stuff. The combos are so real. Is he gonna go in on someone? He's trying to go in on someone, and he's very much probably gonna regret his decision. He tried though. And you know what? At the end of the day, as long as you try, you mean something. It's a pleasing thing when you do something. My spells were all off cooldown. That's okay. We're still gonna wreck everybody, even if I wasn't the reason we wrecked everybody. Do a little bit of a dance, even though we pretty much had nothing to do with all that happening. And now that'll be just great. I mean, to be fair, a lot of it's the fact that a lot of their team just isn't useful at this point, which is funny. It's funny when a Ezreal blue top Ezreal, blue build Ezreal top, whatever you want to call it, is the one doing the best on the team. I feel like that shouldn't be the case, but what that flippin' heck, it's fine, I'm sure. Alright, well, I guess we'll just kind of wave clear instead, because I did not even need to do anything there. Sometimes, nearly hops, and you don't expect the hops, and then the hops happen, you're just like, oh, so just flipping crazy hops. That's exactly what happened there. It was a wild time. I'm going to try to get my Luan's Echo now, because I don't think I'm going to help much with Baron or Dragon in the first place. Hopefully, me not being there doesn't result in us dying horribly. Get ready for Void Staff next, and Rabadon's last. That's the way I plan to finish my build. Or I can get Rylai's. A lot of options here. And yes, that's just their idea. Stall. Don't try to do it. I'm on my way. Plus Lee Sin is also really low, which doesn't necessarily help us. I also lack my ultimate, which not that would help a whole lot in the first place, because I'm flipping Xerath. Let's yeah, you guys want to go in here, because you can choose to do so if you really want to. W off, lots of damage. Are we? No, they're still going for it. They're still going for it. They're gonna get the dragon though. Yeah, they're gonna get it. I displeased, but we just couldn't stop them. We just couldn't stop them. I'm trying to get them, but they're all moving so speedy. They're speedy individuals. I'm honestly surprised we had to fight. Equal sign. That's not two equal signs, by the way, but I waste my ult. That's okay, Lucian. You tried. It was 4v5. Was it? We were all there, weren't we? It's just Lee Sin had no health. That was the only issue here. Oh, maybe. Oh, jeez. There it is. There it is, the world. This is bad. I can't believe that worked. Save me, Thresh. Ah, Jesus. You will perish on this day. I'm alive. I'm alive. I can't believe I lived. That's so silly. That is so flippin' silly. Alright, well, yes, let's move on with our lives. Alright, cannot buy Blasting Wand for the Void Staff. Is that a dead Ezreal? That is indeed a dead Ezreal, Mr. Ezreal is dead. Why is there a flippin' blue orb following me from the Ether's past? I want that to follow me from the Ether's past. Stay in the Ether's presence. The Ether's presence is a lot better. Fight the Capra Demon or something. I don't know. What's going on over here? Everyone's finding Baron Nashor. Good on you, Baron Nashor. It's very nice. He gets paid well. I would hope it. So yeah, I would hope he gets paid well. At least I have no confirmation if he gets paid well. Actually, Vel'Koz's ultimate, trying to do as much damage as possible. No surprise, it's not going to be doing a whole lot of damage, but he tried. We're gonna try to get the Baron. It's gonna fail because we're not super strong. Vel'Koz almost killing Lee Sin there, but you know, 2-7 Vel'Koz wasn't really able to do enough in that situation, which isn't necessarily surprising. Alright, what do we do now? I guess we try to stop Nidalee from dying? Maybe? I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because it's Vi, but it's also Nidalee, so it's like, you know, one is better than the other. It's all I'm saying. Who do we have going on here? Is there a town nearby? I thought I saw two people. There's a Vel'Koz corpse. That's just beautiful. Just imagine if you were walking down a street and you saw that. You probably wouldn't feel very good inside. You would probably feel sick to your stomach if you saw that on the ground. Like hyper-realistic Vel'Koz. That's like creepypasta in the making. They are trying so hard to get this Vi, and it might just work because I have arrived and I'm ready for action. Just in case. And also do some damage there, and some damage there, and boop, and boop, and boop. I didn't hit the tile at the end there, that's okay. Go back in here when the time is right. And no, you were supposed to go farther. Not that would matter because that doesn't slow. That doesn't go far enough, but he's dead anyway. And the Thresh auto. Doing what needs to be done. And by that I of course mean taking my kill like the scumbag he is. Yeah, that's not true. That's not true at all. That would be a bit silly if I legitimately thought that. But you know, people think a lot of silly things. But this is going to be the end of the game. Wound up 7-3-14 somehow. Pretty much because we got out of laning phase was the main reason. So it was very nice when we got out of laning phase, and that will be the dead Lucian as well in the turret. And there's an inhibitor that appears to have respawned. So that's just flipping fantastic. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to end the game now. That's just beautiful. Obviously, that happens a very frequent amount in video games that involve League of Legends, but it still frustrating state of affairs regardless, because the game could have been ended. But hey, now I'll have to go down in Silly Land, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do a lot in Silly Land. Well, that was an interesting way for that to go. I guess we'll just kind of let it happen. And you know, do you need help? Because I feel like you need help. That looked like the best kill steal of all time. It wasn't what I was planning to do, but I didn't think Nidalee was there, so know, it's fine. And Thresh can't seem to decide if he wants the turret or not. He's probably playing chicken with the turret, which I don't know if it's going to work necessarily, but he's trying his best. He's making sure the turret knows who the real boss is in town. Well, I'm just over here going, like, to attack the dang turret. Do I look like I'm the kind of man willing to play games? I'm made of flipping energy and I have robots. I am a robot. You have so much long swords. Of course he does. Boop. Boop. This man's the best juker of all time. But he can't juke when the Thresh once again lets me get a kill and makes it so I don't have to use personal skill. Alright. I can't believe I managed to get this fed. It doesn't seem right. But, I mean, that happens. That happens, you know. That's why it's a team-based game now, isn't it? Yeah, you want to do something? You want to do something? You want to take the lantern? Because that's what I'm going to do, is take a lantern. And no one's going to stop me from taking the lantern, because it's a lantern. I'm going to do some nonsense there, and nonsense there, and nonsense there, and some more nonsense there! Oh, you like... Oh, I should have healed. I should have healed the Lee Sin, and I didn't heal the Lee Sin. And look at this jokester trying to make things happen here. And oh, Jesus. Okay, heal. We need the health right now. There are times in life where we have to realize what's most important. We must battle the Ezreal, because I don't like Ezreal. Is the important time in life. Oh, I want to ult first so I would look cool. I'm not even in the screen now. Oh, well, Thresh is. That's all that matters. At least we have our Thresh dance. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, have anything fantastic to say. I would surely read it. And subscribe if you haven't already. It leaves a more impressive feeling in my heart. Thanks for watching. Now, Xerath Mid. Have a great day.